Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Joe Rocket Big Bang 2.0 riding boot available at RevZilla.com. So the Big Bang 1.0 was a really gnarly, aggressive, really sport bike focused play on the work boot style riding boot. The Big Bang 2.0 is a bit more of a refined touch. We're actually fans of the direction that Joe Rocket's going in. Really looked at its boot line for this year and it said, we're going to make the Big Bang 2.0 really more widely appealing and really a badass version of a work boot, and then we'll take the Velocity VLX and make that more of a hardcore sport riding shoe. So Joe Rocket's definitely doing a good job of listening it to its consumer base. If you see it, it's a boot that's going to look great under a pair of jeans, on the bike or off the bike, and has a solid amount of motor functionality and protection, which we'll get to in a second, which really finishes it off. Love to hear your gut reaction. Leave it to us on our YouTube channel, RevZilla TV. Click here to subscribe. Quick note on fitment. You know, it is a work boot, and it's American cut, so it's going to fit generous like we would expect. These size 10s felt like a little bit of a 10 plus. I'm not going to say they were on a half size big, but it's a tall boot. There was a lot of room in the heel. What surprised us, though, that it wasn't overly wide. It's going to be about an average width, so keep that in mind out there as well. And remember, guys, we ship for free, exchange for free, no restock fees if you need to send it back to us. Now, looking at the nuance, as you dive in here, it's a matted, full grain 2mm leather, which is really heavy duty leather. And if you come in here tightly, you can see throughout it's going to be triple stitched. So the triple stitching again is done in areas especially that are impact prone. You see the panels of leather that come together. And this is a nuance that they've added now for the 2.0 version here of the Big Bang. Notice our shifter panel. They've changed the way that the laces are done. They're now rounded laces that have external eyelets that finish on normal eyelets as you go all the way up. Notice the height of the boot. There's a lot of padding around the top. And then even for a boot that's going to be sub $100, you still have good lateral as well as medial ankle protection. It's a reinforced toe box. The other thing that surprised me that meant that it's a little bit more lightweight than you might think is that it's very flexible. It actually has a lot of flex in it. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 on the stiff scale, which means that as far as hardcore beefy riding boots go, it looks gnarly, but it's going to be comfortable under a pair of jeans to walk around all day off the bike, especially if you're used to wearing a pair of work boots. Notice the way the tongue works. It comes forward, exposing the inner liner, which is kind of a micro mesh that's going to wick sweat away, allow you to stay comfortable when you're riding. And again, it's that lug style sole that you'd see on a work boot, but it's all blacked out. The last feature is this alloy buckle, which is adjustable. It kind of covers the laces, comes across, and creates additional support as well as offers some additional style. Has the embossed Joe Rocket logo across the front here. Remember, you're sub $100. You can click right here, buy it now at RevZilla.com/Joe Rocket. Remember, we ship and exchange really painlessly. And if you want to talk to one of our gear geeks and kind of work through the nuances or compare and contrast against the VLX, shoot us a line. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the Big Bang 2.0. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.